dose of logic. So a little topic that I want to talk about and that I mentioned in other videos is what women actually find attractive, the studies that are done to show that women find these things attractive, and more importantly, what they don't find attractive, and that women do not just want men for money. And what they really, really want a good man, right? And this is coming from, you know, a girl that's, you know, her perspective. If this girl is already, you know, a good person, you know, obviously you don't want to date somebody terrible, because then of course they're going to want that. So, and that's what I want to curate, you know, a lot of this content towards, is good people. The outliers, the p-value of statistics, throwing that in there is not good when you want to talk about people in general. I generally believe that a lot of people are good. You're gonna have assholes in life, you know, it's just gonna happen, but there are a lot of good people out there. And women actually do not find money attractive, right? Now, let me preface that by the study that was done. So I will link, you know, some topic of the study. Jordan Peterson, he's awesome. You know, watch his stuff. He's great. He's you know, clinical psychologist. My background is psychology. I love it. He's wonderful. He's amazing. Very knowledgeable. But the study that was done was that these women, right, were all shown pictures of the same guy, right? And there was 4 different guys, and the category was, the first guy was poor and useless, right? And the second guy was poor but useful, right? So he had a good job. He worked at, you know, a charity, and he was very useful, but he just didn't make a lot of money. The third one was, the guy was useless and rich. So this guy won the lottery, and his payout was $4,000 each month for the rest of his life. And then the fourth guy was just a rich guy and useful, right? So what the study actually found, and if you think about it, if you actually think about it, that the study showed that the most attractive 2 on the chart was the guy that was rich and useful, right? Obvious. But what was very interesting was the guy that was useful and poor. So once you wrap your head around that fact, that women don't just want a man for money, they want to see the potential in a man, because the usefulness and the conscientiousness of a person, the best predictor of wealth is conscientiousness. And so that means basically usefulness. And so when these women are seeing these men be useful, even though he doesn't have money now, he may be useful in other areas of life. You know, I was talking to this girl, and her husband worked all the time, right? And he makes good money, but he works all the time, and he's never around with the kids. And you know, she just wants to be around her husband. And yes, the money's good, but that's not really what they want. They want to be secure, but they also want a man that's around. So if you're useful, right, and around, women are going to love you. Your wife, your girlfriend is going to love that. You know, you're not just sitting at home all day, playing video games and eating Cheetos, you know, and jerking off. You're going to school, dude. You could work at McDonald's, and if you're going to school, that is extremely attractive. And not only are you going to school, but you're actually going to school for a purpose. So you're going to school to be an engineer, or you're going to school to work in, you know, technology. Whatever it is that you are trying to better yourself. Hey, I've got a little side hustle going. You know, I started a cleaning service, whatever it is that you're constantly working for a goal, because those payouts, they may not be today, they may not be tomorrow, but in months, in years' time, you will get paid back for the hard work that you put in. And that's what women actually find attractive. And that's what I've realized, is that there have been times where I drove a very small truck, right? Like a 2-seater, just a very, like, if you know what a Ford Ranger is, that's what I was driving, dude. A very small truck. And I didn't have a lot of money. And I was figuring it out. And I was going to school. And I was working. And I was getting all my stuff right. And women found my work ethic and me being useful very attractive. And I'm not just saying work ethic is everything, but I'm also saying, hey, I was clean, I was useful to help out, I was dependable, they could call on me and I would answer, I was very useful. And that's actually what women find attractive. So when you start working on yourself and when you start doing these things to better yourself, you're gonna find that women, or girls, whatever it is, will find you more attractive in time. And you have to be consistent. Consistency is king, right? And just being dependable, being useful is more attractive than somebody that just has money and that is useless. So that's a key takeaway. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Like the video. I'll be making more. All right, peace. Holla at your boy.